the sportsmen come to town. By the 1940s, America was changing fast. The war was over, prosperity was rising, and with it came new passions. Soldiers who had seen MGs, Jaguars, and Alfa Romeos on the roads of Europe brought home stories of nimble cars unlike anything Detroit was building. Soon those same cars began appearing in American garages. At the center of this new movement was the Sports Car Club of America. In Chicago, the club's leadership included some of the wealthiest and most influential car owners in the Midwest. Jim Kimberly, heir to the Kimberly-Clark fortune, was president. Known for his sharp driving skills and even sharper wardrobe, Kimberly often arrived at events with Ferraris or Jaguars that were fresh from the European racing scene. Fred Wacker, another Chicago industrialist with a love for speed, was a close ally. They were joined by other figures such as C. Bayard Sheldon and Carl Brocken, who brought not only the cars, but influence and resources. But what they lacked were roads to race on. In Europe, cars thundered through villages in the countryside, but in America, purpose-built tracks and road complexes were almost non-existent. Watkins Glen, New York, had begun experimenting with road races in 1948, but the sport needed more venues. That's when eyes turned to Wisconsin. Elkhart Lake already had the pieces: the hotels to house spectators, the taverns and restaurants to entertain them, and winding country roads that cut through the farmland and forest. More importantly, the town had a history of welcoming visitors who came looking for something out of the ordinary. All it needed was the local support, and it found it. Together, this unlikely alliance, wealthy sportsmen from Chicago and civic leaders in a small Wisconsin resort town, began to plan something bold. They mapped out a triangular course just north of the village, threading past barns, schoolhouses, and along farm roads, a circuit that could stand alongside the great road races of Europe. In the summer of 1950, the plans became reality. Elkhart Lake's quiet roads would fall silent to traffic and roar to life with racing cars. For the rest of the story and the video, click on the link down below.